everyone. Thank you for joining Fashion World Tokyo webinar today. I'm Megumi, Fashion World Tokyo Show Management. Today we are broadcasting from the show venue, Fashion World Tokyo. From this year, we are rebranding as FAO Tokyo. FAO Tokyo consists of 5 shows: Japan Fashion Expo, International Fashion Brand Expo, Sustainable Textile and Fashion Sourcing Expo consists of FAO Tokyo. Today's program is the company who are considering to exhibit next show. So please look around the venue and consider for your next event participants. So let's go to the show venue. This year, FAO Tokyo gathering 420 exhibitors from 14 countries. Surprisingly, 115 exhibitors are coming from abroad. How they can able to participate because of these situations? Actually, they are not coming to here, but they are exhibiting by remote exhibiting plan. So if you are also considering that way, we will show you how the remote plan works. For the safety show, all exhibitor and visitor must wear a mask and temperature measurement and also hand sanitaries. Are you ready to go into the show? Let's go. If you'd like to have a good awareness, this is one of the choice for the advertisement. Always, you have to sanitize hands and go into the venue. All the visitors will pick up this floor map, and also you can do the advertisement here too. Now welcome to the show venue. This is Sustainable Fashion Expo area. Nevertheless to say, sustainable is one of the hottest topics in the world, and also in Japan. We launched this Sustainable Fashion Expo, and many exhibitors are joining. And compared to the last editions of the spring show, almost double the size. So let's go into the more of the fashion sustainable expo. Wow, so many people exhibitors. How exciting. So Sustainable Expo, what is exhibiting here is not only products, but also textile, bag, shoes, many kind of products are exhibited here. And beautiful booths are here. So if you would like to design this kind of design booth, we recommend you to use a customized booth. And if you are, as you can see, these companies are exhibiting shoes, textile, everything related sustainable are gathering here. So let's continue to walk through here. And many of you may think that there is a lot of buyers here. And I think most of you are interested in who are they, and also if one of the important things for you to decide exhibiting is who you can meet at our show. In our fair, the importers are coming, and also department stores and boutique stores. And if you are doing sourcing companies, of course you can able to meet the manufacturers too. Well, I forgot to tell you, during this webinar, if you have any questions or inquiry, you can of course chat with us, or simply just email here, and you can read this QR code and send us inquiry. It is really a big fair, so we can only show you the product, the venue, on the part of it. So many crowded with people. And please also look at the booth and imagine that how big your booth would like to have. Like for example, this booth size is 32.4 square meter. It is 3 side open and this able to attract many buyers inside booth. And when you pass the sustainable area, that you can go to the Japan area. Japan area, not only the apparel products, but also the bag, shoes, and many others too. Fashion digital transformation area. In the fashion industry, more and more digital transformations is accelerating. To support the industry, we newly launched this area, Fashion Digital Transformation Area. So from this area, the fashion sourcing companies are exhibiting. So manufacturers or boutique shops who are creating their own brands are visiting here to find the partners. And from international, we have Taiwan, China, and also India and Bangladesh companies are exhibiting. Let's take a look of their booths. So can you believe this booth is actually remote exhibiting plan booth. So the companies are sending us the products and we show management set up all the products, ironing and displaying everything. So even though if you are considering this corona situation, don't worry, we can support, and why don't you use this remote exhibiting plan? Bangladesh. Companies from Bangladesh, and these are all This is also the shoes area and remote exhibiting plant. And they are all remote exhibiting plant exhibitors. But what is the important for the buyer is to see, touch, testing the products. So even though you are not able to traveling to Japan, why don't you send your products and exhibit like this way? And buyers are very look forward to seeing your products. And who are these ladies? Are interpreter and sales assistant for you. So they can explain and also they can translate for you. And also they are collecting the business card to you, and we will send over to you after the fair. So you can get the high quality visitors and sales leads. This is a huge Korea pavilion here. And as you can see, the exhibitors are waiting for us so we can talk to them. And as you can see, these ladies are now sales staff helping to explain the products. And if she has any question, she can directly ask you from face to face online. This lady is an interpreter and talking to the exhibitors. She has just talking to the visitors and customers. She's reporting and how the business going. So from Bangladesh and India and also Italy, in this remote exhibiting plan, The many countries exhibitors are joining. Italy, Korea, from England, and also from Thailand and Germany. The great support from the German government. We have huge German pavilion. They are all remote exhibiting, and they are sending products, and government and embassies are helping to support this program. So they are displaying many well appreciated shoes here. So are you ready to decide which size, or can you able to imagine what kind of boots you would like to have in the future? Definitely, if you have the brands, International Fashion Brands Expo is the area for you. If you have sustainable products, we recommend you to exhibit Sustainable Fashion Expo. So during the show period, most of the exhibitors are new. So how would you like the FAO Tokyo? Can you imagine you would like to exhibit this year, next year's show? This area is the booking for next year. Red Lot Books is already sold, so you need to be rushed to book which area you would like to book. If you'd like to receive more information, please contact here. We will contact you soon. There is many questions. Thank you for joining our webinar today. And now we would like to answer the many questions that you have. That many people are asking whether you can do. Yes, we do have matchmaking with the importers, and also that by exhibiting in International Fashion Brands Expo, you can be able to meet those buyers. Thank you very much, and I'm so glad that many people are joining. And actually, we are going to have the. Thank you very much. Someone already decided to with the next year. We welcome you all. And now there is some questions that you would like to see the socks and shoes area. We will show you on 20th. That's Wednesday webinar too. Let me tell you what the difference between today's webinar and Wednesday's webinar. Wednesday's webinar is we will show you how the results are, those remote exhibiting exhibitors. We will show you how many business cards they got, how many business leads they got. So please come back with us on the webinar on Wednesday, same time, your time. And we are very glad that many Bangladesh, Pakistan exhibitors are also joining. And someone already told me that you are already decided to explore. And yes, we also have the children's babies bias too. Like for example, that the Nishi Matsuya, which is Japan's major chain stores, and those buyers are also visiting our show. So that who have children and babies also fit our show. Yes, what is the requirement to exhibit the show? If you are the requirement is you have the right products, which is fashion, bag, apparel, shoes, whatever fashion industries. And also whether the situation is, but if you are going to exhibit the remote, you need to send us the products before the show. It is very important. And tell us what is the good point of your products and selling story so that we can lecture that all the interpreter become your sales assistant. Yes, there is a question that does exhibitor find Japanese agent during the show? Yes, definitely they do. So if you would like to know the result of this year, why don't you come in back on Wednesday's webinar so that we can show you how they did the results. And yes, for government buyers, lots of government buyers are also coming. So we will show you if you are interested in to know the list of the buyers and what kind of companies the buyers are from, we will let you know. That's good questions. The interpreter, how much for the cost? If you are booking with the remote exhibiting plan, the interpreter fee is included. And I strongly recommend you to book the standard plan because if you choose the economy plan, only that you have to split the interpreter and share with one company. So if you have your own interpreter, then we will recommend you to book a standard plan. And yes, still that we have many rest here. Is any other questions? Great. So as you can see here, the red mark booth is already booked. So the white space will usually sold. Most of the space will be sold well during the fair. So why don't you coming back on Wednesday or after the fair? Please contact us, and we will give you the we will contact you to book the space. After this webinar, we will send you the link of the floor plan so you can choose your right area. Uh, yes, there's still many questions. Thank you very much. I'm so glad that any specific area for sustainable raw materials. That's good question. The sustainable fashion expo, we have both materials and apparel areas. So if you have the materials, we can allocate you to the someone who has the materials gathering. But do you remember, beginning of this webinar, we have walked through the sustainable fashion area, and there is the materials companies together. Because most of the case that the buyers are also doing their own brand too. So they would like to see both products and materials. This is why we join those materials and product together inside of sustainable fashion area. So I guess the questioners have sustainable materials. I have already heard that those exhibitor has a really great success from this morning. So I'm sure you will be because the demands for the sustainable market expanding every year. And in remote exhibitors satisfied to book next year too? Yes, actually, the companies from Bangladesh has repeated 3 times already in this corona situation. Why did you waiting at your countries? Remote exhibitor plan, you can able to communicate with the buyers through the online and you can show real your products quality at the venue. We all support you here to expand your business in Japan. So thank you very much again for joining our webinar today. Again, please come back Wednesday webinar so we can show you how those 115 exhibitors have resolved. Yes, we have a lot of buyers are coming from the community today. So if you'd like to see more how the show is going this today, we will upload the movie by tomorrow. So please come back to our website and see how many buyers visited. Yes, Sophie, thank you very much for asking. A lot of exhibitors have already booked for the 2020 show. Yes, I will show you. This one is for the next April show. As you can see, already 70% around are already booked. And even for the next year, this is, sorry, the camera is not working well. This is for the October for next year. I think we started selling from today and already 20-30% selling, and we are sure to selling most of the space during the show. So please make sure to consider and coming back by Wednesday. And yes, the somebody asked me, the Maria. Thank you very much for asking how many booths, how to book your booth. Yes, thank you very much. Remote exhibiting plan. We will contact you, Maria. So please contact us. The inquiry record. We will contact you by the price list and everything. And after this webinar, can you share number of participant exhibitors? Yes, the number of the Ali. Thank you very much for asking. Again, the number of the exhibitors this year is 420 exhibitors, and 115 exhibitors are from abroad. It's surprising, right? Hmm. Everybody, yes, most of the exhibitors are challenging the remote exhibiting plan. And so that's yes, we do also have the socks buyers too. There is a chain stores buyers, and also that Eon and a lot of the big government companies chain stores are coming to sourcing the socks too. Now, please see that our comment that we request exhibiting information. Please access the link here. Yes. So thank you very much, and we will introduce you our salesperson, Karina. She will go to the English area, and Mr. Myung from Korea. He is supporting Korean exhibitors. So we hope all of you joining next shows. And please don't forget to coming back on Wednesday, same time here. See you.